Alright, it is chain maintenance day, so gonna adjust it, clean it, put some more lube on it. Start by taking this old cotter pin out. There we go. Alright. Goodbye. Don't need that old one. So we got bigger size for this one, which should fit. Do I need a bigger size? Am I tripping? Maybe it didn't, dude. This is like the biggest one. I actually wouldn't be surprised if it did not fit. Alright. Don't need that thing anymore then. Anyway, we'll grab this thing then for this side and then loosen this side. That's totally tightening it. Okay. Push it down. My wrist is sort of injured, so kind of hurts, but here we go. It's loosening a little. It's actually a lot easier than I thought. Last time it frickin' sucked, dude. Okay, that should be loose enough. Now we're gonna use the same tool. Loosen these things up a little bit. Last time I did this, it took me like 2.5 hours, dude. Most of it was because I didn't know cotter pins existed. I had to consult the old gram. Instagram, that is. And I still was confused. Anyway. So, see if we can get this thing nice and tight. Would be nice if this would stay in. I don't understand why these things can move around. These little frickin' movie things. If I go all the way in, mad loose. Come all the way out, still loose. Here we go. Come all the way out here. Okay, why is it still loose now? Alright, so what we need to do is tighten the big one. Gotta tighten the big one to pull it farther. And then tighten the small one to seal it in. I feel like I don't see this thing moving. I totally do see it moving. Okay. I understand. This is genuinely the worst part about bike maintenance, in my opinion. I hate this crap so much. Okay, gotta loosen this up. It's just so tedious, dude. And on top of that, these things move. Like these things. So it's never like as accurate as you think it is. So we're looking at 3 on that side, 2 on this side. Make sure everything's pushed all the way. Okay. This thing here needs to go much looser. Let's put them both at 2. So what I'm doing here is I'm basically just loosening it so it gives me a little bit of leeway to push on the axle, which moves this side of the wheel. So right now they're both about the same. So this is probably going to be pretty loose. Yeah, that's pretty loose. So what we want to do here is tighten this thing. I want to tighten it till it gets to about 2.5 lines here. It's about what I had it last time, maybe a little less. But this other side, same thing, so I tighten that a bit. The chain tightened a bit, as you'd expect. Same thing on this side. Gonna tighten it. Now this will not take me as long this time because I actually know what I'm doing for the most part. I just hate doing it. Okay, so that's 2. That is too tight right there. Too tight. Okay, we're gonna try that. a little over 2. Let's give that a go. That should be about perfect. Just a little over 2. Let's give it the old test. Gonna loosen it slightly more, and then that will be good. It's actually going a lot smoother than I expected. So this side, we're gonna tighten up here. Gonna grab this little nut and tighten that without tightening the bigger nut, or else that sort of ruins the point. Go in here. Come on, little nut. Okay. So it's just a bit over 2. And this side, we're gonna have to loosen it just a bit to match the other side. Now it is very important that you match these as close as possible. Because this is the alignment of your back tire here, which is obviously very important. If you don't have it aligned, I mean, you're kind of gonna have some issues on the road. So, right there, a little bit over 2 lines. And over here, exact same thing, a little over 2 lines. So that's good. That's all good. We can start tightening the big axle now, which is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna flip this thing back. Grab this thing. You do want to tighten it plenty. Make sure it's very, very tight, because this is also sort of what's gonna hold your wheel together here. Sometimes it like sort of, it doesn't adjust the chain, but it moves this thing a little bit for some reason. It's still the same adjustment, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. Okay, give it some more. I think we should go 1 more. Nope. That's good. Okay. Looking good. Open these cotter pins here. And when you're tightening it, just make sure there's a hole matching this gap so you can put your cotter pin in, so that can't come out. And that's about it. Got a nice tight chain. You don't want it too tight still, but nice tight chain, nice even wheel. Again, this side kind of messed me up because when I turned this, it pushed the little plastic piece up. But got that all figured out. Now, time to clean the actual chain. And this will be very easy. Trust me, the more you do all these things, they get way easier. Here's what we got to do. Turn on your hose here. I just like to spray off the chain before I clean it with the actual cleaner. I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but that's just what I do. So, all right. Power washer in a can. Oh my goodness. Now, one of my buddies told me you can use brake cleaner for this. I did some research, and I would not. Oh my gosh. Are we being for real right now? Anyway, I would not recommend it. Dude. I would not recommend it because it is harsh on these little bearing things. I guess they're not bearings, but these little in-between things. It is harsher on these. I don't even have enough cleaner for this. So I would not use brake cleaner for it. Get yourself something like this that's actually meant for chains, and don't damage your chain. It would probably be fine. I would just get something that's actually used for the job. Chain cleaner. Yeah. Don't use brake cleaner. It could damage your chain. Not saying it will. Just saying it could, because it's not meant for chains, obviously. Well, nice. Now, I like to get this a little wet to make sure I have all the crap from last time I cleaned it off. Basically, just scrub the heck out of it. Just spin your wheel, scrub the heck out of each section until you see you've reached a point where there is no more chain cleaner on your chain. Also, if you're wondering how tight you need your chain, usually says it right here. For me, it's 0.8 to 1.2 inches, and that's slack from pushing it all the way down to pushing it all the way up. It will also always say it in your bike manual. If you don't have one, Google it. You'll probably find for your exact bike model. Okay. Wash this off. Looking freaking fresh, dude. See all that dirt and crap coming off of it? My chain went from like black to like silver almost. That's crazy. Okay, then after I spray the whole chain, I just like to spray the area, because you know, you're gonna have chain crap, especially over here where your chain connects. You're gonna have that cleaner crap everywhere, so I just spray the entire area. I also like to spray it off of my driveway for the most part. Okay, after this, there's not much you can do besides just wait. So I'm gonna turn off the hose. Just gotta wait for it to dry, and I'll come back after it's dry. Alright, it should be pretty much all the way dry now. It's been about 20 minutes. Just to make sure, I'm grabbing a microfiber towel, and I'm just gonna dab it dry. It is dripping a little bit, so just gonna dab it dry to make sure that it's all completely dry. Yeah, it is dripping. It's dripping like crazy. Majority of it should have air dried though, so I just do this because water can get stuck inside of here. And then if you just start spraying it right away, you're basically just going to be spraying water, and some of the wax will just wash right off. Almost done drying it here. Alright, I just dabbed the entire thing dry. Now we're going to put the wax on, just making sure I got everything. Cool. Alright, I'm using this wax. It's the same brand as the cleaner. Pretty much any chain wax will work. Just make sure you're getting, you know, good wax that works for your bike. Okay, what I do here is I just start spinning the wheel. I don't spray it fully. I just spray just a bit like that. I just push it down a little bit, just spin the wheel. You don't want to overwax, but you definitely do not want to underwax. Is that all of it already? Does look like. So again, make sure you're properly waxing. I'm just going to do a small layer over it just to be safe. Again, you don't want to overwax, but definitely don't want to underwax. Okay. After you put that on there, what I like to do is just grab the same rag and dab off the extra wax that might be on other parts of your motorcycle except for your chain, and just wipe it off. especially the sprockets here. I like to make sure these are clean because they can hold a lot of nasty wax and stuff that I don't like to be there. So I like to make sure those are nice and clean. Okay. Once you're done with that, that is everything. That's literally the whole chain maintenance right there. Not much else to it. There's other maintenance you have to do, obviously, but as of right now, I'm looking good. If you'd like to see more videos just like this one, please let me know in the comments. I do really appreciate any feedback, good or bad. So let me know if you would like more videos like this. If you did like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because I make videos like this and other kinds of content all the time. Go check out the Instagram. I'll put that on screen somewhere. I post on there a few times a week, and I post on here once every single week. So yeah, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.